All right, folks. Thanks for sticking around through the pre-show. Welcome back to another exciting Bingo Royale match. I appreciate the patience while we get started here. We've got Sunder versus iCup tonight, which should be a good battle for the ages. Of course, this is only the first match in group stage. We will have them face each other again before the group stage is decided. But this will be the first time they're bumping up against each other in group stage A. Also, super excited to announce, this is for the viewers as well who aren't in our Discord, who haven't heard the updates. We have had a couple anonymous donations that have brought, well, I guess I shouldn't say a couple of anonymous donations. We've had one big donation from Captain Cole. We've had another large donation from Dango. And we've had another donation from an anonymous viewer that brings our prize pool from a starting $1,000 to now a combined $2,000, which is really exciting. $1,150 going to first place. Let's see, am I doing that math correctly? I can't remember what I said in the Discord. Let's scroll back up. I want to make sure I get this correct. $1,150 to first place, $550 to second place, and $300 to third place, which is pretty insane. Did not think that was going to happen towards the start of the tournament, but yeah, biggest prize pool we've ever had in the Banjo community, which is always sick. It's always very cool. So anyways, I will undeafen and let's see how are our runners feeling today.
God damn, that
Feeling
was
all right with that
great.
I surprised you when I undeafened.
I had to turn your volume down a little bit.
Yeah, that checks out for me. How have the practice seeds been? How are you guys feeling about the new patch in general, the tournament settings?
I was just telling these guys, I seem to make one bad blunder like every practice bingo that I do, so we'll see.
Checks out. Does seem, I mean, for the few seeds that I've done of this patch, I pretty much am right there with you, Sunder. Just one big, ooh, I forgot about that, and it's over.
Yeah, I've been making a lot of routing mistakes in my bingos to where I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to do this. Where would be the best time to go back for it? I would lose the least amount of time.
Well, just remind the viewers, tonight you guys are just doing a best of two. You're just trying to get wins, trying to get points to save you in group stage. As, you know, 4 people are in the group, but only 3 will advance. So just trying to get wins tonight. And, of course, this is only your first match. You guys will face each other again a little bit later down the line. We've got Dango, who has been really showing off in the first couple matches of this tournament, joining us for commentary tonight.
Hello, everybody. I'm excited to watch a bingo game that will be low stakes for me, finally.
Yeah, low stakes for you because you're not in it. You're not having to do
I'm
HFP. There's no
no
slit clip requirement in watching and commentating. Luckily for Dango.
Oh, hopefully you don't have to watch me try that trick.
All right. Anyways, let's see. I have not posted the seed yet. I should probably do that for you guys. I'll put it in general discussion for you. This will be seed number 1. Let me know when you guys get it loaded up, and we will jump into game number 1.
All
right, I got it.
Oh, and I do think I am going to steal audio from iCup for the time being, so iCup, just make sure your mic isn't coming through on your end.
All right, it should just be game audio.
All right, cool. All right. Okay, you guys got the seed. You guys are good to go?
Yep.
Not quite.
Not quite, iCup says. He's really sorting it out. Yeah, make sure your chosen row is visible on screen. That's also important as well for our commentary pleasure.
For some reason, the site didn't save my layout. All right.
That can happen, I think, when you reload the site, or I'm trying to think of what keeps it from saving, because that's happened to me before.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, Thunder, you good?
Yep, I'm good.
All right, folks, we will start game number 1 in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move them into their race channels, and we will start the timer on time. And now we will reveal the bingo card. And Dango, I know I didn't give you this seat ahead of time, but maybe you opened it at the same time as these guys. Have we seen anything about this card that
Well, my
interests
first
you?
thoughts. Well, while you were out of the call, I was talking to these guys about how they were saying, well, oh, HFP Jiggies are kind of scary. They're gonna have a hard time avoiding them in this card because I'm seeing HFP Jiggies in every row and column I look at.
They are all over the place, it looks like. HFP, a very common combination level goal. They're not quite in every row and column. They could avoid them if they want to, but is it wise? Is it smart to do that? We know the HFP Jiggies, if you have that tight execution, they usually are the winner chicken dinners. But it comes down to, do they feel confident in their HFPs? Sounded like Sunder was not. We'll see if that hinders him in his row choice today.
Mm-hmm. Well, do you see any row that stands out? Because I've got my eye on one right now.
So recently, as I've just been commentating these matches, I've tried to see where are the sort of globals that line up alongside the goals within a row that makes sense. And I don't know if this is necessarily the one you're looking at, but column 2 potential with 4 globals.
That's exactly what I'm looking at. And the defeat 7 bosses goes perfectly with HFP, where you get the 2 dragons, and CCL, where you can defeat Minji.
Yeah.
And then it's like bosses that synergize well and a bunch of globals. You need a bunch of honeycombs, which are fast in HFP and CCL and TDL, where they'll probably want to fight Terry as a 7th boss.
And we spoke about, while you did your match just the other day, we actually spoke about how we discovered that it seems like honeycombs and specifically beehives, ironically enough, they go together pretty well because there's a lot of beehives near a lot of those empty honeycombs that you're looking for.
Yep, and honestly, 15 beehives is not a very scary goal. I mean, there are, I think, like 11 in the first 3 levels alone, in the Isle of Hags, and then you just need like 4 more, and like HFP has 3 of them, and you're already getting Jiggies there.
So Cole and Brad are kind of looking at column 5 with the potential Breagle Blaster synergy. You get the 2 targets and Jiggies, Chompasaur and Clinkers, on top of what's an easy 5 Warpads in Witchy World, only 5 bosses, and even less honeycombs. What do you think about that one?
I think there's good synergy. I mean, like, let's see. In that row, would you naturally want to do target Zan? When you combine it with the bosses, then yeah, definitely you would.
Yeah,
and then you
for
get
sure.
the Clinkers on top. Yeah, I mean, so you get target Zan, Minji, Klungo. You just need 1 more boss, and then Champa is not bad if you're already doing bosses. Actually, you just do Champa
Could be
and Terry.
Terry, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I like that row.
So we'll have to see what these guys end up picking. Obviously, it comes down to the runners. I know it's a lot easier when you can bounce ideas off of chat, off of each other. Will these guys be able to find the row? Do they have enough practice behind them to feel confident in their row selection? I know iCup, he has been dominant in his last couple tournaments, but he does tend to get in his head a little bit early on in these tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and iCup is already going for a beehive. That is 1 beehive, which makes me wonder if he's already chosen a row. He hasn't chosen a row, but he killed a beehive. Now that's interesting. So he's already got 1. Sunder has chosen row 3.
Row 3, okay.
And iCup has chosen row 4.
Row 3, row 4, okay.
So 2 very different rows that we were not talking about have been chosen.
I did have my eye on row 4 for a second. I mean, so the good thing about that row is that you get to skip 2 levels entirely. You're going to skip, looks like, probably HFP and GI, and you can get all your bosses in the 6 levels that you're entering, and just get the notes there, and pretty clean routing.
Yeah. So
And then
you're,
row
wait. So you're
3,
saying he was going to skip GI and what other level?
I think he's gonna skip GI and HFP.
Even with defeat 5 bosses, you wouldn't double that up and do dragons?
I think I'd get the 2. I think I'd do the 2 Klungos, Terry, Patch, and Minji.
Okay.
Just because CCL has faster notes than HFP.
Right. Yeah, that's fair.
But I
HFP is
don't
kind of
know if
all
you
over
go
the
for-
place versus Central Cavern.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think it would be like a game ender to go for HFP, but I do think CCL would be faster in that row.
So still a fair amount of globals in both of these. I mean, we've got 19 Jiggies on Sunder's side, which could be a nightmare depending. You know,
it's
only 8
interesting
Jiggies on iCup's side.
I wonder if Sunder's plan is to end on Klungo 3, because he can kill the Mingjo there and then like hit end on the last hit of the boss.
That is fair. Sunder does have that option. He could DCW early to credits, maybe get an early Clockworks before ever going to Clifftop. And then he could come back and end on Klungo 3, not having to watch that cutscene affect his time at the very end. But we'll have to see what happens. Is my Twitch chat gone? Not sure why my Twitch chat is not updating in the top left. Maybe people just haven't typed. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what happened there, but... Oh, nope, there we go. Zach got it. All right, thank you for the
Yeah,
testers.
I see
Appreciate
some
it. Just making sure that it's popping up on our feed. All right, so both runners did use that opportunity to, you know, get some more routing time. Went ahead and did their empty puzzle out of the way. iCup with just a little bit of the lead. He had the green Klungo. So he's got just that little bit of a lead on Sunder. Sunder has the honeycombs. iCup has the beehives, rather than a row that combined the two. iCup with a very nice GGM early.
Yep, perfect. Sunder's probably going to get this honey... Wait, no, neither of them need honeycombs. No,
Sunder
Sunder
does.
needs honeycomb.
Yeah, Sunder does.
So Sunder's going to get the honeycomb right behind Beehive, and there he goes. I should start writing these down.
Yeah. The beehives. The beehives is what we have to watch. That's what I learned when you did yours. Is that I'm like, if you don't pay attention, then we just have no clue throughout the entire feed who has beehives and who doesn't.
Okay, well, he got the one in Wooded Hollow, at least. I didn't see if he got the one on the way to near Ordnance.
All right, so iCup coming into Fuel Depot with the running shoes tells me he's not interested in setting up that DCW. He's just going to go ahead and go to all the levels. We said that makes sense. He's got to do 8 Jiggies in JRL, which means, well, not 8 in JRL, but the 8 combination, which means he's going to want that Talon Torpedo.
How did he lose the running shoes? It looks like he took the shoes into Fuel Depot and then he lost them somehow.
He went ahead and canceled them. I'm not sure why, but he did cancel them upon grabbing the first notes in Fuel Depot. And okay, this is what we said about Sunder, right? We said he does have the option to DCW early. It looks like he is going to go ahead and set one up, although he could potentially be doing Detonator Levitation if he does not choose to come back to GGM at any point. We'll just have to see, but it does look like he is going to Fuel Depot.
Yeah, that makes sense. I would DCW in his row. No reason to go down to Atlantis for that.
And are you thinking you would DCW to credits?
I think so, since you need the Minjo anyway. Let's hope he gets Pack-Whack in Witchy World.
All right, Beehive number 3 for iCup, already cleaning those up. A lot of really early ones in Isla Hag's MT and GGM. So good to grab some of the early ones, you know, where it only takes a couple of seconds to grab them. Beehive's a little bit scarce in the later levels, a little bit further apart, you know, tending to be harder levels, quote unquote. But like you said, 15, not a crazy number to kill. Remind me, what is our largest Beehive goal? I think is...
It's 21.
21, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is all of them but 3 or all of them but 5?
All but 5, because there's 26 in the game.
Yeah.
But it's like 15 or so are honestly very fast. But then once you get past around 15, they just get exponentially longer.
All right, iCup's taking a little bit of time setting up the shoes jumps. Does get it. Looks like Sunder is going to make his way over here for Detonator Levitation. Will he also stop here into Toxic Cave? Looks like no.
I don't think so. It looks like he's skipping it.
Another Beehive for iCup there. Oh no, he is now. He is turning left. Taking damage. He can't death warp in Toxic Cave. Literally impossible is the detonator. Unless you're waiting for your air to run out.
Yeah, it's good he didn't take 2 damage. Like, I've made that mistake and realized I couldn't blow anything up at 1 health.
I like when runners come in here and you just hear the audio of when they're trying to press B with 1 health as the detonator.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and did he mean to die there?
I think he probably did. It looked like he took intentional damage before, so I think he might have just wanted to go back to the wigwam faster.
Oh man, but he didn't grab Green Hill Notes. Does he have enough for Bill Drill?
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, he should, because he DCW'd setup, so he'd get the 20 in there. I think he'll just have enough. He should have 60 now.
Where was the other 60? Oh, he got 40 in Hags. You're right. Yeah, you're correct.
Now let's hope. Oh, iCup skipped that beehive. He should have gotten that when he came right in.
It's not too bad. He could turn around here on his way to the warp and shoot it with a grenade.
He'll do that.
Although you are right. Maybe he's thinking he was going to do that and he forgot he doesn't have egg game.
So another honeycomb. There you go. You got it.
Our first bonk of the tournament. First bonk of the match for iCup.
Put Sunder at 3.
Oh, Sunder at 3. Oh, that's right. Thank you. All right, iCup, gonna get the Pine Grove one a little bit later, it looks like. And let's see, what other jiggies do we think Sunder is gonna grab right now? We think since he's over here, he might do Gen Cavern Power Hut.
Hopefully. I mean, does he have any reason to come back to GGM later? I don't think he does.
Well, he's got the option to come back after a DCW. Or maybe to shoot Clockworks before he DCWs. But if he does that, he cannot use any warp pads. So, I don't know. We'll have to see what he decides to do.
If I were him, I'd just get all 5 that he's going to get right now in the level, which it looks like he probably is doing.
Yeah, so he gets these 2, and then he gets... Well, he's going to get Dilberta, right? Is he going to do 5 and 5, or is he going to get even more in MT? Because what is the odds here he does Target Zan for his boss? Is that a possibility?
He could be. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad move.
So he could do 3 and 7, potentially, or maybe even 6 and 4 with the Dilberta. And maybe skip, like, Pillars, and maybe, like, another annoying Jiggy somewhere. I'm not sure.
I guess.
iCup beak bombing over for a beehive. Very nice.
MT route was kind of interesting. It looked like he got the notes up high, and then he went back to the flight pad and then flew through the treble.
Got the notes up high. Yeah, maybe he accidentally landed or something. Beak bombing.
I don't know. Maybe he just didn't like his angle, and because it looked like he beat busted out of flight the first time. But he's fine now. He did kill the beehive up there, didn't he?
He killed the beehive by relic chamber. Yes.
Okay.
We saw that one.
5. Okay.
Okay, yeah, it looks like Sunder is going to go ahead and opt for Waterfall Flooded Caves. So, at least 5 in GGN.
Makes me think he's not doing Target Zan then.
Yeah, I agree. Because, at this point, you probably should have doubled up a little bit more in MT. I probably would have skipped these 2. It's a long run over here. It's a long swim for 2 Jiggies that you could have just gotten in Target Zan anyways. Not really sure.
Mm-hmm.
iCup very close to the first goal done for this match as soon as he grabs this globe up behind Wumba.
That's a very short goal.
iCup does tend to hit that unstoppable premise in these tournaments. All right, there's our first goal done.
So iCup actually, I think, missed a beehive in MT, unless I didn't see him get it, the one over by Kickball.
Yeah, he did not shoot that one coming down. That is
And he's
correct.
missing this one, too. He ran right by it.
Yep, also correct.
So he shoots it now? Nope.
Nope. I think beehives might be one of those things. Beehives are relatively new. Oh,
no,
he's
going
turning
back
around for it. He's listening to the
He's listening
stream.
to us at the time.
Yep. He's got the A game now. There we go.
There we
Very
go.
nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say that, beehives are relatively new in terms of a goal for old boy bingo runners. I mean, even me, I have to have the cheat sheet open. I'm not quite sure where all the beehives are in the game. And so I imagine that's kind of the same for iCup. He's okay choosing it, but maybe not comfortable enough knowing where they all are routing wise on the fly.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. Well, like somebody like me, my whole bingo upbringing, beehives were always a thing, so it's just like something you learn from the get-go. But
There you go.
yeah.
All right, so iCup with 6 beehives. Now, here's a question for you, Dango. Did iCup get all 100 notes in GGM? We're thinking yes, right? We saw him die for the treble clef, so he's got at least one level done there, and he's got all of them in MT as well.
Yep.
Now he's beak bombing over. He knows he wants to get this kickball 1-2. Not quite close enough. There we go. Now he sees it. Shooting that one with the fire egg. Okay. Now is he done in MT? I think he is, right?
What's that?
I said now he's done in MT, right?
Oh yeah. Now he's got everything he can in the early levels. Assuming he doesn't want the target Zan one, which he doesn't.
Okay, so iCup already out of MT before Sunder even gets there. But we know iCup is going to spend a fair amount of time in Witchy World and JRL. Much longer jiggies in those levels than MT, GGM, HFP, and CCL. So that's basically the advantage that Sunder has. Sunder is defeating bosses, and he will have to visit a couple more levels for those, but his jiggy should be relatively quicker.
Yeah, and it's interesting. I mean, there's actually kind of good synergy between the notes in Witchy World, because you want Van to get the treble, and if you're becoming the Van, you may as well open up Inferno and get that jiggy.
Yeah, so we're thinking he's probably going to skip Crazy Castle, and he'll double up on Patch and Inferno.
Or he just gets 3 and he gets 5 in JRL.
That's true. What would be the 5 in JRL? Simi, Pano, Smugglers, double sub with Lord Wu, possibly?
He does need bosses. But,
Killing another
well,
beehive?
yeah. If he doesn't do Fac, what are his 5 bosses? It'd be Klungo,
Minji.
Minji.
I think you probably have to do Patch.
Yeah, you do Patch for sure.
I just
Yeah,
don't
no,
know
you
if
know
you
what,
do Patch and Lord Wu.
You know what? I think if it were me, I would just do Patch. I would do 4 and 4. I would do Dive of Death, Cactus, Patch, and Inferno, and then just do like in JRL you'd do Simi, Pano, Smuggler, and UFO.
And UFO. Oh yeah, because you're thinking he skips HFP for notes.
I would skip HFP entirely. Yeah, no reason to go here in that row.
Okay, I like that plan. Let's hope that iCup sticks to that. Sunder setting up the JSG early. Very nice. First try. And I actually haven't been paying attention. I don't think he's gotten any jiggies besides maybe top of temple. Has anybody paid attention to that?
I did not see myself. I've been too busy counting iCup's beehives.
Yeah. Like I said, that's like I kind of regret opening up this Camel Warrens for bingo because we were just so like, oh, killing Minjos. This is the best. And Minjos are so far and in between that you could really count them. But beehives in the early game, they're fucking everywhere. So it's like, are we really paying attention this much? We'll see. I'll be able to see his jiggy count here in a second, so we should be able to figure it out.
Yeah. I think it's a fun goal, but I completely sympathize with the problems it causes hosting.
Okay, 8 jiggies means 2. So he definitely had to have gotten top of temple.
Top of temple.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. He wasn't going to go through the treble clef to Bovino without egg aim.
I could just went to Star Spinner and left again?
There's a possibility that iCup doesn't know where the Beehive and Star Spinner is.
Oh, he realizes he forgot Airborne.
Oh, for patch. Yeah, true.
Uh-huh. So now he's going to go back, I think.
No, he's warping.
Well, he's...
Did he actually shoot the Beehive there, chat? Did we just see him shoot it, or do we miss him shooting it? Or did he just enter and not shoot it?
I could have sworn that he just entered and then walked right back out again. But
That's what I thought it looked like too. I am 100% agreeing with you.
real weird. Okay.
All right, Snacky says no. Maybe we'll have to get confirmation at the end if we still think he's one down. Sunder, desperate for finding the flies, finds them. Okay, now here's where we're hoping he does targets in. Question mark. It looks like no, he's going to drop into prison compound. Oh no, he's going to go to relic. He's going to grab another honeycomb.
Oh, he's gonna shoot the snakeheads and get it from the door? I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of questionable for 13. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I think there are way quicker ones.
I think I'd go for this somewhere in like 16 to 20 territory for that many honeycombs, but for 13, there's gonna be faster ones.
Icup with a textbook patch so far, looking really good.
Yeah, let's hope he keeps it up.
Snowpea did confirmed. Icup entered Star Spinner and immediately left. So no Star Spinner Beehive.
Mm-hmm. Did he ever shoot the Pine Grove Beehive also?
He did not.
Okay. This patch is looking really nice though.
Would I expect any less than the world record holder? Yeah, true. World record holder on NSO. What a legend. All right, boss number 2 done for Icup, and this will be Jiggy number 2.
Yep. And he's still got Cactus to go.
Okay, so Sunder's going to prison compound. He's opting not for targets in here. He could have gotten target and been done. So this is weird. What is he? So is he just not going to do Dilberta? He's just going to do Pillars Swamp?
I think those are the two fastest. Makes sense.
I guess, yeah, you've got the cutscene, huh, and the loading zones. You're probably right.
I mean, if you can do a fast Pillars, it's quite a bit faster than a Dilberta.
Icup heading over to his Switch. Looks like a little laggy, yeah. Luckily, Icup is a old boy bingo runner on the old N64.
All right, let's go, Sunder. Let's get the last pillar.
Icup with a 17. That's semi-reportable,
Nice. Makes
honestly.
pillars look easy. Well done, Sunder.
Yeah, very nice pillars. Very good job. Carrie, thank you for the raid. Welcome to Le Bingo match. Okay, so Icup still has to do... Oh, he's not going to do Gondola DCW. Oh, what is he doing now?
Does he think he forgot a note somewhere?
Icup, you already killed this beehive. Where is he going?
He forgot a note.
Did this really matter? Couldn't you have grabbed that as the van?
He should have grabbed it as the van, but maybe he thought he wanted to warp to Space Zone for the treble.
Okay. All right, Sunder done with his first goal. Albeit not the ones we would have picked probably, but did work out okay. Don't think he lost too much time.
No, I mean, worst case scenario, remember, he's thinking probably he's going to do Klungo 3 and end on it. So, and with 7 bosses, if you've got all 3 Klungos, 2 dragons, and Minji, then it's not really and you don't need target Zan. You can just pick Patch or Terry.
No, I agree with you. I just think, like we said, I think you could have doubled up and said, okay, let me skip out on Prison Compound. Or skip out on Waterfall Flooded. Skip out on Waterfall Flooded and go to Target Zan and knock out... That would be your 7th boss. Instead of having to worry about a Terry Warp, or instead of having to worry about, a potential patch fight that could go way wrong, you take the easy double Target Zan and call it a day.
Yeah, no, I agree. He should have done that. That would have been faster, but I also don't think what he's doing is the end of the
Icup is going to kill the beehive as the van, Dango. That's what he waited for. Instead of just shooting it over the side, he drives the van all the way in. He wanted a little roadkill. What is going on?
He just wanted 4 loading zones instead of 2.
That even bigger meme. All right, that is all 100, and he's going to save and quit.
Wow, okay. Only 3 Jiggies in Witchy World.
Wait, what? So, wait, that is crazy. Does he come back to Witchy World with Clockworks to do Inferno? Surely not, right?
Surely not.
So this tells me that iCup is going to double up with double sub. He's going to do sub with Lord Wu Fac Fac. 100%.
Yeah, that could be. Could be.
And I guess what all does Sunder have to do? I guess he's grabbing notes and he isn't getting tickets, so maybe he's just grabbing some honeycombs. He's got to finish with Gondola DCW at some point.
Yeah, he definitely has to set up his DCW, which does give him a free honeycomb over there.
Yeah, that's true, Cole. I don't know why I would think he's coming back to Inferno when he literally was just the van. But it would be classic early tournament iCup, am I right, guys? Let's not forget that in the last tournament, iCup lost in bracket stage 2, fell into losers, and only when he fell into losers did he win 10 games in a row.
That is what happened. Let's hope he gets... Did he skip Ice Eggs?
He did skip Ice Eggs. So, but like we said, he's not going to do UFO if he's going to do sub.
He's not doing UFO because he's doing the... Yeah, because he's doing the sub, we think. So, okay, that makes sense.
So, doesn't need him for anything.
Yep. All right, that's fair.
Sunder getting knocked down by the Jippo Jim, opting not to go for the rope grab. Can't say I blame him. I hate the rope grab, but it does keep you from getting bumped.
Mm-hmm. And SHM, did you notice that iCup took my idea? He's going to skip HFP because he never opened the level at all.
Yeah, I think that's a good move. I think the HFP notes and HFP Jinjo is kind of a nightmare. Just in terms of like running all the way around the level for these things.
Mm-hmm.
So I do like the idea of CCL. He's got the option to grab a bunch with to grab a bunch of the notes in CCL and Central Cavern. So a little bit more centralized, a little bit easier.
Yeah, like I think this is not a bad row because it does allow you to just go to 6 levels only.
I just know both times I've had to do this goal, all 100 notes and 6 levels, both times I had to have GI, and I still don't know the GI toxic waste shot, and I got ripped.
Mm-hmm.
I got ripped because I didn't know that shot for the 10 notes and toxic waste, which is a real bummer.
I think if I'm choosing a row, I usually don't try to choose this goal in a row that also has GI stuff, because I think there's kind of like an anti-synergy between GI and the notes goal.
Yeah, a lot of the notes are not near any of the jiggies in GI.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, so Sunder, yeah, he has no reason to get pack whack. Oh, actually, he does. I hope he does get it.
Yeah.
Okay, good, good. I was like, yeah, for sure he does need it. Okay, so this is what we like. Because there's no reason he would be getting this other than Klungo 3.
Mm-hmm. iCup got a Jinjo?
Wait, what Jinjo did iCup get?
The green one in Blubbers. Did he just like autopilot to it?
He just autopiloted it into the Blubbers route? Why did he get a Jinjo?
Was he just running 100%?
I think he was just thinking, I'm running through the town, I'm getting all the notes, Jinjo.
All right, well, he's, no, I don't want the doubloon. I want the note first. Okay.
All right, here we go. We do have an early credits DCW from Sunder, so we'll have access to Clockworks before iCup. We'll see if that matters.
Yep, credits makes a lot of sense here. You think he's going to fight Klungo here and now, or is he going to, like, hit the spring pad and come back at the end?
Oh, man, I really hope he comes back at the end.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the trade-off is you do have to do the climb. You do have to run back over there in Quagmire, but oh my god, that cutscene for Klungo 3 is so long.
Yes. And he, in the Discord this morning, he was actually talking about, like, when do different goals end and, like, confirming that bosses end when you hit them, so he might even be thinking about that.
Yeah. The good news is that he didn't DCW to Klungo 3. Dango.
Yes, that would be the end of this bingo.
Because what happens when you DCW to Klungo 3?
You can fight him. But that's
He would get the boss defeated, and you try to leave Grunty's keep, and the door is shut, and there's no way out.
Yes. Have you ever made that mistake in a bingo?
I want to say I probably did a long, long time ago. I've pretty much made
Okay.
every mistake in a bingo you can think of.
I think a lot of people make that mistake at some point or another.
There is a possibility Sunder does go ahead and do K3 here because he just doesn't want to come back into this level.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see what he does. He's being really cautious not to die here.
He's making sure the beak bus setup is ready.
Does he split up? Yes.
Yep, he's going to go ahead and watch the cutscene. It's not the worst thing in the world. I think this is forgivable.
I mean, he's losing some time here, but again, not the end of the world.
Hopefully he remembers to run around and kill this Minjo. Yep, okay, good.
There we go. Good job. I don't know if you saw iCup get sub-aqua eggs, so he's definitely
Oh my god.
sub-pound.
Yeah, for sure. I thought Sunder was going to die killing that Minjo. I thought the grenade bounce was going to knock him into the goop.
Imagine dying in Cauldron Keep repeatedly as Solo K.
Imagine dying twice in Cauldron Keep, which loses you the bingo.
I wonder who that could happen to.
Dango! Guys, Dango can't come to the phone right now. He's too busy reminiscing over past mistakes. Alright, I didn't pay attention if where iCup See Me Fish was.
I did not see it.
Catch shit on Dango, true.
By the eels. No, this is fine from iCup. Like this is actually pretty good. He's just gonna go straight to the sub. I think he'll get it. He'll get the See Me, and then he's gonna get these notes and the treble.
All right, Sunder with a little bit of luck, he gets red Klungo as Klungo 3 saves himself a little bit of lag. You do not want blue for Klungo 3. Holy shit, the lag in Cauldron Keep is insane. This is still pretty bad, though. He needs to be looking down and not watching Klungo rise. Okay, iCup did grab See Me Fish there, right?
iCup grabbed See Me Fish. He's going to go for the sub right now. I think he might have wanted to try to warp to the town center, realized he didn't have the warp tags, and he's just going to go fight the sub things.
Wait, why would he warp to the town right now?
I'm not sure. I thought he was going to come back with Clockworks anyway.
He has to for smugglers, unless he's... Because he didn't learn Wing Whack, right? There's no way he's doing the solo case shoes jump.
Yeah, he's not going to do that.
In fact, I know he's not doing that because, you know, the only way that trick even makes sense is... Do you even know about this, Dango? Is jumping through the window a solo K?
You can jump... Wait, what window?
The window that you normally shoot the grenade through, you jump through that as solo K with the shoes. So that you don't have to watch that grenade keg explosion cutscene.
That's a thing?
Yes.
Man, I don't know if I've seen that.
I don't know if I've ever done it, but I have seen runners do it. It used to be a classic old boy go-go thing. That's who used to do it all the time.
That seems exactly like a go-go thing.
Yeah.
Wow. Through the
Why
window.
come back
Okay.
with Clockworks when you can just get Wing Whack and jump across and get the Jiggy anyways?
Even then, it's probably not worth it because buying the Blubber's last possession takes so long with that cutscene.
Yeah, I don't know why iCup would have wanted to go up to town center. I mean, he could have turned in Pano, but why turn in Pano when you don't have the Clockworks yet?
Yeah, I mean, he's just going to come back later. But you know what? This row is really making me appreciate how the notes in JRL synergize so well with the jiggies in JRL.
iCup tried to squeeze by the Jinjo box without blowing it up, and he just was going nowhere. You had to go up and over the chest. That was pretty funny. Gets tagged by the Inky. And Sunder is already in TDL.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, nice beehive there. Nice shot. iCup has all 100 notes in this level, yes? I think
No,
yes.
Not yet, because I think he needs to shoot the blubbles when he goes down for.
Oh, you're right. I always forget about those 10 by the UFO. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Let's hope iCup remembers them as well.
So I think Sunder did not want to be in TDL. I think he might have or undercounted his notes a little bit because he just had to pop in there for notes, and now he's going to go learn Clockworks and then do what his real job is in TDL.
Oh, that's what he wanted. He just wanted notes for Clockworks. Oh, yeah, because of course he's going to go into TDL and shoot a lot of the honeycombs.
But it's
So,
got
yeah,
all the
so
notes he needs
Sunder's
now.
done with notes.
Yes.
That's the good news.
Meanwhile, it looks like
I kept getting the not so great boils pattern here.
no, but it looks like he's doing a pretty good job with them nonetheless.
This is definitely not a Dango level fact.
Thank you so much for that, SHM.
Just back to back, the Klungo 3 plus the Lord with fact. It's just Vietnam flashbacks for Dango today.
You know, that fact fight might have been what lost me my what actually the moment when iCup knocked me out of the last tournament.
Okay, see, this is weird now from Sunder. I'm a little worried about this routing. Oh, look at this dirt patch. Everybody has gotten perfect dirt patch this tournament so far. Do you know that? That's 5 in a row that have been perfect dirt patch.
That's nuts. The dirt patches love bingo runners.
But I was gonna say I'm questioning this this routing because he could have just entered CCL. He does not need Clockworks to get. Oh, actually, he did. He did need Clockworks before CCL because he needs Jiggies.
Right.
Okay,
yeah,
so never mind. It just was bad. No routing early for Sunder. He should have just grabbed some to where he didn't have to enter a level just for notes.
Right. He could have grabbed more in Witchy World.
They must be using a fixed RNG ROM hack. Yeah, true. Who would allow unofficial ROM hacks in their community?
Should we take a vote on whether to vote on that?
Yeah, we'll take a vote, but the only person allowed to vote is me, and I vote no. Okay, iCup did defeat a boss and did grab a Jiggy. So this will be 6 here at the end of sub game, and then he just has to do Pano Smugglers, right? Wow, look at that. Snopey saying she got perfect dirt in an offline as well. Yeah, this is just the blessed patch. This is the touched by Dango patch. That's why it's so blessed.
Wow, I'm so honored.
Dango did all the work. He timed everything. I basically gave Dango a laundry list of duties to do. He did all of it with no pay. Actually, the reward for this tournament is probably Dango's pay.
Here we go. That's the pitch.
He donated to the prize pool just so he could take it back when he wins.
We'll do our best, and then we'll reinvest in the community in some way.
Reinvest in the community. Yeah. Give the community $2,000 to not accept the ROM hack. Okay, I think Sunder has only gotten Super Stash, right? There was nothing else he probably could have done as solo K there.
No, nothing else. But now, hopefully, he's got Minji in this skull. And he does.
Very nice. Minji in the skull. Luckily, the Jiggy Wiggy special gives you gold feathers. Don't have to pick those up during the run. That's always a really nice thing.
That is imagine if you had to worry about collecting golds in addition to all the other stuff you have to do in a bingo.
Well, it's funny. It's funny because the last practice bingo I did, I tried taking off from the MT flight pad without any red feathers because I hadn't collected any and I hadn't inputted the code. Oh, here we go. I do need to see. Thank you. Okay.
Yep.
I'm glad he turned the camera because that would not have counted otherwise. I heard no audio and saw no proof it was actually dead. Yeah, I have noticed that people do that, Snopey. I'm not sure why that's the strategy of running towards Minji. I really, really hate that strategy. because it would just be so easy to accidentally hold 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock and run past him.
But we're speedrunners. We hold forward.
Yeah, well. Sunder pausing. What's going on here? He's looking for the flight pad. It's on the other side. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
If you heard the honeycombs hit the ground, that would be good enough, Snacky. I just didn't hear them myself. So I'm glad he turned the camera to confirm.
I speak bomb into
Again, a problem with beehives. There's no number for me to check at the end of the bingo and say, yep, he got him. Now, does Sunder know the quick strat in Cheese Wedge? Not even close.
Nope.
I don't think we're going to see anybody do that this tournament. Oh, it's so sick, though. It's so sick if you can do it. It's so, yeah, Zach says it's so easy. Zach is like probably one of the only few people I know who does it consistently.
All right, that's what we're going to do with the money. We're going to pay Zach to teach me.
I cannot do it. I mean, I told, who was I on commentary with? I think I was on commentary with Brad. He's leaving now.
He's leaving.
Wait, so he only got 3, right? Super Stash Minji Cheese?
That's Minji Cheese.
So skipping all the B stuff, he's got to get 6 in HFP?
The 5 fast
Dragon
ones and the
Brothers.
dragons.
Dragon Brothers. Yes.
Yeah.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Now, because he did credits DCW, he's got this lovely walk from Jinglings.
Yeah, we're hoping that he never saves and quits again, right? He ends in
yes.
CC, or no, he doesn't go back to CCL. He
Well,
ends.
he's probably going to go to Wasteland and like stock up. No,
He's got to go to Clifftop for the first time.
oh, he's never opened Clifftop yet. Yeah.
It's been pretty good so far, Brad. Actually, it's been a pretty decent bingo. Not really sure who's in the lead either. It's pretty close, honestly.
I have to think, like, I still think that iCup's row is just notably better.
Yes.
I would say than Sunder's.
Yeah, iCup's short goal is a lot better than Sunder's short goal because Sunder's short goal forced him to DCW.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think altogether iCup's globals fit together better.
And the only thing I don't like about Sunder's row is just that the 10 jiggies in MT and GGM just don't fit with any of the other goals.
When's the bingo ROM hack that adds a totals page for Minjos and Beehives? That would be incredible. Maybe that's what we... Maybe that's what we spend the money on. iCup aiming too far down, freaking eats his own grenade. Oh, man. Okay, good. Sunder remembers ice eggs. That's the good news. All right, now we got to pay attention here. iCup's got to get all 100 notes in CCL, and he did not shoot a clockwork into Sack Pack yet. So
No.
I'm not sure when that's going to happen. Maybe he drops down from Treble Clef and shoots it.
Yeah, that'd be okay.
And shoots a clockwork over there. Oh, my God. iCup climbing up Minji, having some trouble. Both runners did find Minji in their first skull.
Yep. We'll have to see good skull luck.
iCup making sure he has gold feathers. Yeah, true. Are you a fan of red and gold feathers, Dango?
Am I a fan of red and gold feathers?
Yeah, feathers.
Feathers.
Yeah.
Am I missing? I don't think I know the reference, honestly.
Our favorite French Canadian, the way that he pronounces red and gold feathers. He's got to make sure he has enough feathers.
Making sure you have feathers is important.
Luckily, like we said, Jiggy Wiggy Special gives you all that you need.
So Sunder's just going to spend the next 9 years in HFP.
Yeah, the good news is he's routed Honeycombs very well. He'll be able to pick up all 3 in HFP and call it a day while he's running around for his jiggies.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's not in a bad spot. He's got. I mean, he's going to spend a long time in HFP, but then he's just probably going to go fight Terry, fight Klungo 3, and he's done.
Yeah. No, he fought Klungo 3, so he's got to do.
Wait, then am I missing a boss? What?
He's got to do Dragon. Did I not count Minji? Maybe I didn't count Minji. Oh no, he's got to do Klungo 2 still.
Klungo 2.
He's got to do Klungo 2.
Yeah.
So he's got to do Dragon, Klungo, and what we think is Terry. What we're hoping is Terry at this point.
Right. So that's fine. He'll just like so he's after this he makes one more trip down to Wasteland, does his 2 bosses, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Still has so much to do in HFP.
I love the Talon Torpedo strat to get these slow underwater notes for iCup.
Yep.
Still, did he ever shoot a clockwork up there for the upper blue?
I don't
doorway?
think so. I don't remember him doing that, but hopefully he is going to check the note counter. We'll know at the end. I don't think he has, though.
He's going to fly to it.
Here we go. I think we're maybe going to see the clockwork here. No, he's just swimming out the other side.
Make sure it shoots a torpedo for this one,
Nah,
too.
he knows. He knows.
He's going to climb back up to it, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Because he doesn't have anything else in here to do. There are no more beehives for him to find.
Yeah, here it goes.
Yeah. He's got to kill the candy cane wiener fuckhead.
There we go. There's
And
clockwork.
is this 100?
Ooh, did you see what just happened to Sunder?
He tried to do the Dango strat and paid for it.
Now he's taking it more cautious now. Okay.
Where the hell is iCup still going?
You better not die.
Oh, he's
if it
got to
won't help.
get...
The treble. I don't think he's gotten the treble yet.
Oh, yeah, he hasn't gone up top. That's right.
And then with the treble, he'll be done when he shoots the clockwork for that far note as well.
Yeah,
I
when
think.
he gets the 30 up top, I think he's done with this level. And
Oh, he's gonna get the-
then... Oh, no. He's got to get the claw climber
Yellow
ones.
door. Oh yeah, he's gonna get the yellow door, and I don't think he got the one near the racetrack either.
No, he got the one. He got the one up top because he fell down and then Talon Torpedo dippies.
Oh, he fell from there. Okay, okay.
So he's just got to make his way to a flight pad with only 1 health and go up top. And he's gonna pray he doesn't get tagged by the... Zubba.
Oh, did you see that? That was kind of funny. Sunder was playing it very safe there. Shoot a clockwork for the honeycomb instead of jumping there is still okay.
Yeah, I like that. I don't hate that
Safe
at all.
strats are nothing wrong with safe strats.
I kept refilling on the grenades before taking out Mr. Zubs. Does not want to die here.
Who would ever die here?
True. I can think of a few.
There we go. All notes in CCL.
He's double checking. He's making sure.
So what does iCup still have left? He's got to go finish his JRL work, and he's got to do TDL, and then he's
Oh yeah, I
still
think
needs one more.
the iCup did kill Minji, so he's at 4. Right? Because he did Klungo 1, Klungo 2, Patch, and Minji. Yeah, so he's got TDL.
Yeah.
He's got to finish up JRL and he's got to do TDL stuff.
Yeah. He's going to end up with a pretty good time, I think.
And it looks like he's going to go ahead and do TDL first. Okay, now this looks like Sunder's going to set up for Slit Clip and then go into the train station.
Did you see how...
Or no,
Sunder
he's
died?
got honeycombs to grab in TDL. Hopefully he does not go into this train station. Nice slow fall from Sunder. Very nice Slit Clip.
Ooh, that was lovely.
iCup getting springies.
What are the springies for? I'm curious.
So we're thinking he is killing Terry.
I think so.
Wait,
if
is
he's
iCup
trying
done
to-
with this? iCup is done with this. Why did he get springies? He killed Lord Wu Fak Fak, Klunga 1, Klunga 2, Patch, and Minji.
And Patch, yeah, he's done with the. Yeah, you're right. He's done with the bosses.
So why did he get springies?
That is a.
There are no notes up top, right?
Yeah. And the beehives he can get just around the bottom of the level, so I'm not really sure what the plan is.
Yeah, I don't know why he got. Oh, there is a beehive up top. That is true.
There is, but he doesn't need it either. I mean, he can. I guess he can get it if he wants it, but.
Where's the other
one
beehive? There's
Cave.
one by Wumba, and where's the other one?
Hatch Cave.
Hatch Cave. True. Yeah, so maybe he just was looking, and maybe Hatch Cave was listed after the one up top.
Could be. See how Sunder does with his ice wall. Ooh, it's got a little sharp angle.
I hate Ice Wall. I have completely lost how to do Ice Wall quick. He looks really, really close to the wall, though. I will say that.
Uh-oh, you better get it before the dragon finishes talking.
He's going to go ahead and set up for...
Okay,
Chili
this is
Willy.
smart. Just kill the dragon now.
This timing looks good. No, just barely.
Very nice. He, Okay, iCup with his 14th beehive. He's gonna take the springies up to Hatch Cave, question mark, and kill the one in
Yeah,
the...
I don't really know what this route is from iCup. Like I said, I just think he's like, beehives, beehives, beehives. Where am I going? Beehives. Actually, why is he going back this way? Oh, to
get the notes.
He's gonna
in
Talent
River
Torpedo in River Passage. Okay.
Yeah.
There are 20
is
notes
fine,
in
but
here.
he's-
That's true.
Yeah, but he should have gotten a beehive along the way. I love getting these notes with Talon Torpedo. It's very satisfying.
Pretty much the only option you want. You don't really want to have to do it. As I hate in Hundo that we get them with solo banjo.
Yeah, just painfully slow. Well, I do think I like the general path of motion he made around the level. I just think that maybe he should have gotten another beehive while he was here.
Did he get the treble?
He did. I saw him.
When? You did see him get it?
Yeah, because it was like the last thing he did before he shot the Wumba beehive.
Okay. I just missed it. Okay. I just missed it.
So he's taking the springies.
He's getting springies for the Quagmire beehive. Write it down. That is the only reason he learned springies.
This is an interesting choice. But I guess 15 is 15.
Okay. He's headed back to JRL where we just got some town center cleanup.
Sunder now has a lot more time to take a crack. That looks like a really good shot for Ice Wall. There, it's beautiful.
Go. It's perfect.
Now the only thing that I hate is I would hate is I would have to do the igloo shot now without the benefit of the time.
Now did Sunder do fish? Did I miss him get fish?
It's possible I just missed it while I was watching iCup's TDL.
I'm not sure it's going to matter because I don't think we're going to see him get to TDL before iCup's done, but...
No.
I'd like to think if Sunder continued, he would get sub 1. I just don't know. I don't know. I guess he got... No, he didn't get fish. Unless he's going to save and quit inside? He had to have gotten fish. There's no way you come over here and don't get fish.
I think he must have. He definitely had enough time to, because there was a long gap. We watched him slit clip, and then he was doing Ice Wall, and in between we watched iCup's TDL, so I bet he got the fish in between.
Not really liking this setup for Igloo from Sunder. You really want to be zoomed in all the way, although he did find it very quickly.
Yeah,
Oh, Icup dismissed Kazooie before getting the final note nest.
Why is he doing it from all the way up here? Oh, because he's gonna go through the wall in Jolly's that he blew open.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like being zoomed in all the way with the camera for lining up the igloo seam. You kind of use Banjo's ear as a point of reference. God, 20 jiggies on Dango's side, or on, I don't know why I keep calling him Dango. I think it's because your name over here to the left has been Dango for the last 2 matches. Then I'm just ready to call everybody on the left side Dango. This is it for Icup anyways. Time!
GG's.
GG's. 55-11. I think Icup's going to be pretty satisfied with that.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and bring him in. All right, GG's.
GG's.
Yeah.
Nice game number 1, Icup.
Thank you.
Yeah,
At
Sunder
first I
chose.
wasn't sure about my row, but
Sunder chose row 3. Icup chose row 4.
Yeah, Icup, I think your row turned out to be quite good. The fact that you could just go to 6 levels was real solid.
yeah, I was between row 4 and column 5. I almost picked column 5, but then I saw row 4, and then I'm like, you know what? All 100 notes in 6 levels kind of scared me, but I mean, I think.
Yeah, I think that's probably what drove me off of that.
Column 5 was definitely the chat favorite, and the commentator's favorite was column 2.
I debated between row 3 and column 2. They had like the exact same synergy, but I liked the Minjo and CK synergy in row 3, which is why I went with that.
Yeah, we were happy to see you DCW to credits early. That was really nice. We just thought overall probably more synergy in Icup's row. His shortest goal did not require him to DCW, so he kind of got away with it.
Sure. Oh, sure.
We thought you picked everything correctly, though. I mean, I think the only thing that we thought maybe, Sunder, that would have been picked differently is we thought maybe you skip Flooded Caverns and Waterfall and you double up on Target Zan. That way you don't have to come back and get a different boss.
Yeah, I thought about that. That just seemed, I don't know. I felt like Terry is a little bit faster if I ended on it.
Yeah. But we did chat was really into column 5 for the Breagle Blaster boss synergy. You kill targets in and you do Champa and Clinkers.
Chad's making me sick right now.
And then Icup, we were just we were thinking you were gonna do 4 and 4 with Inferno, since you were turning into the van anyways, and then you swapped and went double sub.
Yeah, I pondered that too, but then I'm like, you know what? I'm not really confident with Inferno as van, and I thought that would be the only way that would really be worth it because I mean, my ultimate plan was to go do Fac anyway for one of my bosses in the JRL Jiggy, so I'm like, might as well just do sub game. It'd probably be faster than de-transforming and doing Inferno.
Yep, I think it's totally fair. Well, nevertheless, great game 1. What were you saying, Sunder?
I was gonna say, did you notice that I underrouted my notes by 1 note?
We did. We were like, why did he walk into TDL? And then we were like, oh, he's going over to CCL for notes. And then we were like, wait, he's still short. And I was just like, oh, this feels so bad to enter TDL without Clockworks for the honeycombs, and then also to, I was thinking at first, I was like, man, he probably could have just gone to CCL. But then I was like, well, he couldn't go to CCL for notes because he needed Clockworks there too. So it was just a nightmare altogether, just to be down 1 note nest.
Yeah, I was calculating in Witchy World because I was gonna get the note nest next to the beehive in Witchy World.
Yeah.
I was doing the math in my head and I was like, shit, I'm gonna be 1 short. So I just didn't grab it, and I mean, at least those notes in TDL are really fast, but.
All right, guys. Well, if you want to get back to the main menu, we'll take a small little bathroom break, water break, if you need it. Chat, hang in there. We'll be back with game 2 momentarily. And I got to get seed number 2. I'm going to use the bathroom myself. I will be right back.
Alright.
Alrighty, folks. Oh, this Amber Alert went off. I hope that wasn't on stream. Sorry if it was.
You know what iCup's final time was?
55-11.
Okay. 5 minutes behind.
55-11. We'd like to think that you were gonna get sub 1.
I finished it just to see, and I just missed it by 17 seconds.
Dang, that fucking note nest.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
But I did get the 2-cycle Terry there, which I usually don't, so.
That's nice. 2-cycle Terry is nice. Saw Dango 2-cycle Terry from an 18. Fucking sicko.
I should probably learn, like, what I'm actually trying to do in that fight. I just aim where I see other people aim.
That's how I learned. Just aim far ahead of him so that the grenades are exploding at the same time. All right. Did you manage to get a break, Sunder, or do you need one?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. iCup, you back?
Yep, I'm ready.
Dango, how about you? Not back yet. That's not the end of the world, though. Dango, Earth to Dango. Co-commentator.
Maybe that's what the Amber Alert was for.
Dango's dying.
I don't know if anybody can hear me. I can't hear SHM's voice at all.
You can't hear my voice?
We can hear you, and we can hear SHM, so you're alone on that too.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that's becoming a problem.
I'm going to try refreshing.
Hello, morning. Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. I lost your voice entirely. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there either. Make sure you rejoin the stream. We're going to go ahead and get these guys ready. Both of you guys good? Ready? Got the card pulled up?
Yep.
Seed should be 133455.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, we'll start our final game of the night in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck.
All right, we will see if Sunder can bring it back and get a win of his own here in game number 2. Let's look at the bingo board. And oh my goodness, Dango, what a card we have here in game number 2. Look at that row 5. What a mess. Minjos, Cheeto Pages, Trebles, Honeycombs, and then the almighty dreaded alien kids.
This is kind of a scary card. I mean, this is one of the kind of scariest cards to play with for me because it's like there's so many globals everywhere that you just are constantly looking over your shoulder thinking you might have missed something good.
Yeah, I mean, look at BLTR even. We've got 514 Mumbo pads in TDL and 13 Minjos.
Mm-hmm. And column 1 also, like the 6 Mumbo pads, you're going to use one of them to warp Mumbo to Weldar, and you're going to use another one to enlarge the. Oh no, you don't have to enlarge the Wigwam, but you're going right.
But
by
you are
it
going to
to
open the door to Weldar.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what?
And you're
else
going to
is-
TDL, which has easy ones.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, but like floor 3, you get floor 3 in a box, floor 3 Minjo. So I don't hate column 1.
Honestly, there are a lot of rows I see in this that I don't hate. I mean, what do we think about column 2? Saberman with the Dragon Brothers, 3 Jiggies and 4 levels each, Mumbo pads.
Yeah, you get the Mumbo pads.
Minjos in Witchy World, super fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think right now my pick at the moment is still BLTR, but I think there's a lot of good cards on this, or got a lot of good rows on this card.
We'll just have to see which ones the guys feel confident in. I will be honest with you, Alien Kids, even when it was just Hatch the Baby Alien, that was a goal I perma avoided in old bingos. So I would not be surprised at all if iCup just absolutely nicks to that row because he just knows the pain of Aliens Kids from
Like I
in the
say,
past being just ridiculous.
But there's a Minjo in the UFO.
There is a Minjo in the UFO. That is true. I just don't know if it's worth enough for an old boy like iCup to say yes to it. But we'll see. I could be absolutely wrong. That row does have 4 globals and a long goal.
Yeah, no, I think this card has so much good stuff on it that I just don't see picking the 25 on the card.
I think definitely we can say TLBR is out, column 5 is out. I think you don't want to do 7 and CCL with Alien Kids. You don't want to do GI stuff with Alien Kids.
Yeah, and like row 2 should be out. There's just so many jiggies in that row.
Row 2, well, it's less jiggies than Sunder just did in his row.
Right. Yeah, I almost promise that there is a sub 50 row somewhere in this card, and maybe more than one.
I think the sub 50 row is row 5. I think Alien Kids is bait in the best way possible. I just know that me personally, if I was seeing this card for the first time and actively playing, I probably wouldn't pick row 5, but I think row 5 has the potential to be good.
Yeah, I don't know if it's I bet it's a low 50. It could even be a sub 50.
Okay, so we've got some choices already before we go into Wooded Hollow. Sunder has chosen the fabled row 5.
Okay.
iCup has chosen column 3.
Column 3. Wow, just a whole bunch of numbers in that row. 15 Jinjos, 13 Cheetos, 14 Globos, 9 Honeycombs, 4 Trebles. Sure.
I don't know why my webcam always gets off center on this screen. I feel like I lock it every time and it still ends up moving. Okay, so yeah, that is true what Nade said. Column 3 is a jiggyless row.
Mm-hmm.
And Sunder's technically is also a jiggyless roll, except for Alien Kids Jiggy. So only 3 Jiggies going to be collected across the 2 of them. And just a shit ton of other globals.
So a nice synergy in iCup's row is that he's going to sort of double count Talon Torpedo, because he's got to swim down for the Honeycombs deep in Atlantis, and then he needs Talon Torpedo for the Jinjos and TDL.
True.
And iCup can skip HFP again.
True. Is it okay to skip HFP with 13 Cheetos? You think that's okay?
Oh,
Or do you think...
you do want Cheetos.
I was going to say, I think 13 is up there in terms of a Cheeto count.
Maybe, and also if you skip HFP... No, I think you do HFP because you want the Isle of Hags Globo for 14 as well.
Yeah. Yeah, easy Globos, easy Cheetos. I think you have to go into
Yeah.
HFP. So unfortunately,
Okay.
iCup is going into every single level.
Yeah, and Sunder.
And
is
Sunder
gonna-
probably is too for 20 honeycombs.
Yeah, well, you definitely. Yeah, clearly you go to CCL.
Well,
for the
actually,
Min Hills.
technically, I think based on our math, Dango, I think he goes to everywhere but GI. But unfortunately, he probably needs GI for the Minjos.
I think he does the iCup thing where he gets Springies, goes to Quagmire, shoots the Minjo on top of the level entrance and inside the easy one in the outdoors of GI,
Oh,
and that's
okay.
all he does.
Okay, that's possible. I
Maybe
like
even shoots
that.
the
Go to
treble clef
GI,
up
but
there
don't
while-
break in.
Yeah, and even shoot the treble clef up there if you want.
All right, we're just going to double check them coming out of their puzzles that they didn't make any last minute changes. They did not. Column 3 and row 5 still selected for these guys. So now it's just up to the routing. So let's think about Sunder. So if we're Sunder, what 5 honeycombs are we for sure skipping? We're probably not going into Big Fish, correct?
Probably not.
We're-
Yeah, even with Alien Kids, you don't need that. You're definitely not going. You're not getting any of the ones in GI, I don't think.
You're
'cause you
not
don't
going to
break in.
floor 3, and you're not breaking in. So, what other honeycomb does he skip?
You skip Inferno. Inferno.
Even with the Cheeto page in there? You think? Do you
9
think
Cheeto
that's?
pages isn't
You think
that
that's
many. He doesn't
negligible?
need Van. Yeah, I think you don't need Van for. Yeah, Sunder should not be getting the Van.
Oh man, this is going to be a. I will tell you this. This is going to be a counting fest. Just pay attention to everything.
Yep.
Did you see that? Did anybody see that on Sunder's side? He upwarped so high on that Cheeto page. That was crazy. I don't think
Oh,
I've
did he
ever
get the
seen
like
that.
Cheeto hop?
Yeah, but it was so high above the sign.
I'll have to go back and look at that.
So let's
iCup,
see.
of course, going to be getting plenty of Cheetos of his own. This is probably his
Sunder's
second
got to
one here.
get Hatch. iCup probably just needs Clockworks, correct?
Well, no, he needs Springies.
Oh, that's right. He's got to get to GI because he's not going to set up a DCW.
Right.
Luckily for him, he doesn't need GI Jinjos. That one in Toxic Waste can always be a meme.
Right.
It's funny. iCup is getting the honeycombs that Sunder is not. He's going into deep JRL. He's going into deep GI.
That's true. Yeah, between the two of them, they're going to get every honeycomb in the game. You just have to match the screens together.
iCup with a scary shoes jump does manage to get it.
I like that iCup has sort of embraced the meta of just like, don't do a DCW unless you really have to. I do think that's kind of the strat these days.
Oh my gosh, Sunder is doing this long walk just for the honeycomb.
He's got to. I mean, this is definitely one of the 20 you get.
It's one of the 20 you get, but I just think, I mean, I guess it doesn't really go with anything else. He's just got to get it now because he's not coming back.
No. He's also got to figure out a time to get the Toxic Cave one, maybe right now.
3 honeycombs. iCup out of here. Did I think grab the GGM treble? I'm assuming.
Yeah, he did.
Sunder did not yet, but has the option to.
Okay, so now Sunder's going to run over to Toxic Cave. He'll probably, maybe he'll Death Warp in the water storage room with the treble too. And get the Cheeto. Yeah, he'll probably
We're gonna
do
hope,
that.
right? I mean, is this a terrible treble to skip for 4? It's not the end of the world, right? Since he's going everywhere else.
Oh, he can easily skip it. I actually think I think the Cheeto page is more important than the trouble in that room.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, yes. Well, if he's going in there for the Cheeto, he should get the treble as well. All right, Icup grabbing his Regal Blaster. He does have to go into Target Dance Temple for a Jinjo. Hopefully, Icup remembers not to collect any Jinjos until he gets the white Jinjo.
Which it looks like he's doing that right. He'll probably just end and save and quit on the black Jinjo in there.
Yeah, that would be the hope. He resets on the black Jinjo.
Well, he shouldn't reset because he'll already have the white cutscene out of the way.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it looks like his empty ramp looks fine. There we go. Here's Sunder's Cheeto page coming up.
Yeah, he grabbed the treble as well.
He's gonna clap down and whack himself on the TNT. Here we go.
So let's see. I mean, what's kind of the aids here? Wait, did Icup not have grenades? Surely he did, right?
He must have grenades. There's no way he just skipped that whole sequence of going to Pine Grove. Wait. Oh, you can't be serious. He did.
Dango, he did go to Pine Grove.
Oh my. He just...
Wait, what was the movement?
He just went
What did he
straight to,
do?
Did he even learn fire eggs?
Wait, did
No,
Icup
he just went straight to MT.
Did Icup save and quit out of GGM 1? No way, right?
I'm truly confused at what led to this.
Not that I think there was any reason for him to bomb into Pine Grove. Although I guess he probably wanted the Cheeto page in there, but what a mistake. How do you forget to do the opening bingo stuff? He had no way to get into Code Chamber.
Yeah.
He had to come back.
Do this. Wow.
Just a all-time, this is what I'm talking about, guys. The early tournament Icup blunder. Throwing for content. He's
so
learning
surprised.
grenades with 210 notes.
And like just like that, Sunder's ahead now.
I don't even understand how the fuck you don't go to Pine Grove. I'm gonna have to watch back because the last thing I heard on his stream was him climbing the rope. So I know he didn't save and quit, but he just like.
So he just.
I don't know where. Like,
So
are you telling me he climbed the rope and went straight to the silo and went back to MT? Like that's the only thing he could have done.
At all.
That's the only thing he could have done. Yeah, he ran straight to the silo. That's what Nate said. What is he doing?
He's playing no category does that, so it's not like from anything else. I have no idea where that came from.
Yeah, I have no clue why he did that. It's so funny. Well, luckily, Icup already had collected all the notes, so he technically is still ahead of Sunder, but that was a big time loss, leaving the level just to go back for grenades.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and remember, Sunder also had to pick up those out-of-the-way honeycombs in GGM, so Sunder's, like, accomplished more of his goals than Icup has now.
Yeah, also true. Just, man, Sunder has a lot to do when he gets to HFP.
Yes, Alien Kids is... But again, it's the 25. It's, like, by far the biggest task that anybody's going to have.
He's got Mumbo. Well, first off, he's got the UFO cutscene. That is already a pain in itself. Then you've got the Mumbo pad. Then you've got the Bill Drill, the hatch, the Bill Drill. Then you've got the Mumbo pad again.
Mm-hmm.
Just an absolute nightmare, Jiggy.
Yeah, and the more I think about it, like, one thing that's unfortunate about Sunder's Row is that while Alien Kids is already a long goal on its own, it's kind of worse when it's paired with all these huge globals, because all that time you're watching Mumbo cutscenes is time that you're not running around collecting honeycombs somewhere else.
Yeah, I do ultimately think like Globos are way better than Minjos. That's another comparison that I'm seeing in this row specifically. Is that like when you look at both of iCup's long goals, they're definitely more accessible than Sunder's long goals.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when we said both of these runners are probably going to every single level.
Yeah. No, I think they... Well, I don't... Well, okay, Sunder is just, like, ducking into GI, but not, like, really entering it.
Yeah, but he's got to learn Springies and still get up there, though. Like, he doesn't have to break in, but it's still entering the level.
Yeah, that's true. Like, learning Springies just to go to Quagmire for, like, not that much accomplished is kind of unfortunate.
For a beehive. iCup fails the cheat. Sunder takes the lead.
I was saying, but in the pregame, like, typing in the code is the easiest thing ever until you're on camera
In a
and your
match.
hands are sweaty and everyone's watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had bingo runners fail it 3 times in a row. On camera. It happens. He
does
looked
happen.
locked in. The problem with the code chamber in general is the hitboxes on some of the corners are so fucking wonky that you never know. And then you either say, well, do I need to shoot it again or do I skip it? And you almost always make the wrong choice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a gamble. Like it's like 50-50. Did it hit this car? Did it hit the square? Let's just assume it did and hit the next one. Oops.
Oh no, I kept trying to... Oh, he does fall. Meant to stay in flight there, I think. Although, man, iCup's got a lot more... Oh, iCup's gonna grab kickball roof? Oh, pool kickball roof. Yeah, that makes sense.
Cool, yeah. If I were iCup, I would have... You know how he got Breagle Blaster earlier? I think I would have saved that for later and done the roll-off into the pool. But, oh well.
The problem is that this ruins the viewer experience and we should have the cheat on from the start of the bingo. Yeah, true. If only. Oh, so I misspoke earlier, actually, Sunder. I said there was only going to be 3 jiggies between them. There's actually going to be 5. He's going for seam clip. He's going for dong clip. Why is he doing
the
this?
Entrance honeycomb like this. For the entrance honeycomb.
Entrance honeycomb. How many times will we go for it?
Ideally, you know, the perfect strat would be to go until you have 1 health and then beak bomb into the entrance honeycomb and death warp on it.
Oh, he got it! Oh my god, he almost clipped back inbounds.
Can you imagine if he would have like gone into Mumbo's skull that way?
Nice fucking beak bomb. Sunder.
Oh, that was so ballsy.
That was so sick. He just lined it up and just went zip. Oh my god.
Yeah. And even took damage in the process, setting up the death warp. Love it.
That was crazy. I don't know if I've ever seen someone beak bomb straight into the window.
Yeah, no, he did that with so much confidence. That goes in the highlight reel.
Woo! Holy. All right, and Sunder's out of MT before iCup is. Wow. That was so sick. iCup's going back in.
Got the target, Zanchinjo.
True. He forgot the target, Zanchinjo.
He knows.
Oh, why would you not just climb all the way up in? Why would you not stay in flight all the way going up? Okay.
Is saving his 99 feathers.
Oh, Sunder wanted that other note. Did not get the jump off. Oh, hits the electric fence. What is going on? The movement. He jumps away from the fence to make sure he doesn't get tagged again. Okay, now please, iCup, just go straight for the Jinjo. Is this even the route to go straight to the Jinjo? My guess says no.
No, he
Oh,
went the
actually,
wrong
it's
way.
not
He should've
bad.
gone-
It's not bad. It was pretty good for a direct line.
Yeah, it's fine. He's losing time because he opened the 2 doors. He should have just like gone down the stairs at the start, but
should have gone down the main slope, right?
Yeah.
Instead
and
of
then just
opening
like
the
gone
two
into the
side
room with
doors.
the Loggies and taken a left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. It is always funny to see hundo runners. They just collect the 10. They collect the 10 or the 15 leading to the Jinjo because they don't know the route of targets and inside unless they're doing the hundo route. Like this from Sunder,
Sunder
peering
appears
over
to know
the
the shot
edge.
for this Jinjo. Good.
Headshot!
Very nice Jinjo shot. Yeah. I would say Sunder's playing fairly well, his electric fence mishaps aside.
I think that we're going to give him a little grace for the beak bomb. I mean, the beak bomb was absolutely sick.
The beak bomb goes a long way.
Zach said, I'm no longer on Team iCup. It's pretty good.
What else is he going to get the Cheeto page and dive in the Cave of Horrors, I mean?
Looks like no. He's only got to get 9. It's not the end of the world to miss.
Yeah. I'm getting a bunch of lag. I'm going to try, like, refreshing and coming back in. Give me a sec.
Okay, that sounds good. iCup going for iCup notes, even though he only needs 315. iCup really, really likes to make sure he's never underrouted on notes. Always cracks me up.
All right, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, this is better, I think.
iCup probably has been brainwashed, Brad, by our commentary to never get double air ever again.
I like the little Sunder shot for the Minjo from the top of the bouncy castle. I've never seen that before.
That was nice.
They're kind of synced up, both going for their honeycomb.
Can anybody confirm that Sunder got MT's treble clef? I assume there's no way he missed it, right?
I didn't see it with my own eyes, but it would be very surprising if he missed it.
Sunder's doing conditioner special. Oh my god, when was the last time you've seen this in a bingo? He's just gonna come over here and warp out.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, without a DCW, I mean, you do need this honeycomb, so it's faster than the gondola. Well, where's he going now?
It's a great
Did he get split
question.
up yet?
Yes, he already got split up.
So
Guess he is gonna double back for cave. It's the only reason he would be over here. iCup's doing Condi special.
What's the last time you seen it twice in a bingo?
iCup's doing Condi special. Oh, but I guess, yeah, you don't have to do the gondola. That's what we're saying, right? That neither of these guys are DCWing, so of course they wouldn't take the gondola over there. Wow,
Right,
that is
like,
crazy. Both of them
honeycomb
required
and
that
DCW.
honeycomb, but didn't need the gondola. So funny.
Yeah. I mean, it's the right strat to do in that situation.
No, I
Drops
completely
it.
agree. I just, like, it didn't click for me that, yeah, neither of them need gondola, so why would they be taking it over there?
And Sunder is taking the very safe strat to this Cheeto page.
Yeah?
And then walking back out, he's not going to death warp, so he still has things he wants to do in this level.
Okay, Brad says he thinks he saw him get MT treble. I imagine there's no way he skipped it, so I am going to count it
I
for
mean,
him.
it's just like in the standard bingo route, so unless he did something unusual, he should have it.
What is Sunder doing? Where is he going?
That is a fabulous question. What does he want right now? Does he...
Oh, please don't turn into the van for a Cheeto.
Oh, that's not what he's doing, but he
is.
he's doing it.
I mean, I think you have to make that choice early on. I think you have to decide if you're gonna go ahead and do van. I think you skip Cave of Horrors.
Yeah.
I know
I
it's
agree.
a Cheeto and a honeycomb. It's just there's no reason you need. You definitely don't need the Cheeto with 9. I know you kind of need it for 20, but it could be the 5th one you skip. And I just think he needed to make that call earlier.
Yeah, I think this is a mistake.
Because
I mean,
he
like,
walked all the way from Cave back to Wumba. Of course I love the van and the bingo. I love when people turn into the van, but this is a fucking long walk.
well, like the van itself, like this honeycomb, if you don't combine it with anything else, is about 2 minutes just to get one honeycomb. So I disapprove of this choice. I mean, he's getting the treble at least. That's
I mean, yes. Is that even worth warping over there for just the treble? I mean, I'd say no.
No, because he should be like shooting the GI one anyway.
Yeah. We do have double van. Let's see if iCup is going to grace me with some honks.
I'm not going to know because the stream is silent for me. You got to tell me.
He usually does. No, he's staying silent. This is also very unlike iCup. No honks at all. Saving those frames. Crazy.
Well, it's the new meta.
He's locked in, yeah. He's so locked in not going to Pine Grove after fucking GGM1. Now he's not messing around anymore.
All right, so this is minor, but like Sunder jumping from the van up to Mumbo is kind of harder than it looks. That is not an easy van jump.
iCup does the same jump. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you're just troll. Okay. Halfway done with the honeycombs is Sunder, so I mean, I guess he's got the options to skip some later. I'm just wondering if it's going to be worth.
He's given himself a ton of routing freedom for later, but he's...
Oh yeah, this is done. Why am I not checking this off? Did iCup get the one in Witchy World? No, right? Did anybody see iCup get the one in Witchy World?
iCup did not. iCup just warped straight to back of tent and went into Inferno.
Okay. Thank you. He made that mistake. Now he's locked in. Yeah. I'll believe it when he wins this bingo. Until then, I say, what a blunder.
What's nice about both of these rows is that they have so few, like, tricks.
Well, we just saw a great trick from Sunder, the seam clip into the beak bomb for the entrance honeycomb, which was so sick.
Yeah, that was you're right. Although he kind of chose that for himself, like, but let's say so few mandatory tricks.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the only other absolutely disgusting trick we could have potentially seen. Well, actually, there's a couple. We could have seen Super Slide into a UFO. Still waiting for the day that happens because that's just an automatic win. And then iCup could have done the even sicker Mad Taz Talon Torpedo-less all Jinjos and TDL.
Yeah. You know what? If anybody does that in a bingo, I'm going to throw another $500 in the prize pool.
Guys, it's time to throw for content. Hello? $500 in the prize pool if somebody does it. They don't even have to win. You heard it first.
Where's
All
Mad
right.
Taz?
Both of them heading. Where is Mad Taz? Great question. He's too busy finishing his route for all puzzles. or what was the other category Mad Taz had? It was called any percent no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
God, iCup is grabbing a shit ton of notes. So crazy to me always.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He's
How
already
old
at
is he
three.
now?
He's already at 335. He's still gonna have so much more before he gets to even Clockworks.
Yeah, I mean,
Although to
maybe
be fair, God, Sunder has a fuck ton of notes too. Already at 405 coming out of Blubbers.
yeah, they've got way more notes than they need. So there's playing it safe, and then there's like 400 in JRL is insane numbers of notes.
Dango knows he's gonna win, so he doesn't mind throwing in money. True, I made that point earlier.
Well, I think it depends on whether the Grand Finals has Slit Clip on its cards.
Hopefully by then you've learned your lesson.
We shall see.
Yeah, I agree with you, Electric. Like I said, iCup, there's a reason we call the Area 51 notes the iCup notes. He never, ever, ever skips them, and they're hardly ever, ever, ever needed.
I actually
He
think
is
those notes
still
are...
getting notes, Dango. What
What?
is he setting up for? I mean, I
Is
guess he
he-
was coming in here for the Globo anyway, so why not? But still.
Well, this is making me now start to wonder, is the plan to get claws and go on the roof with the window jump?
Maybe he's been inspired by you to never ever do floor 4 early again. Just always learn claws.
But in this particular case, I do think floor 4 early is the move because you can,
You can get everything coming down.
yeah, exactly.
You can get everything coming down. You death warp on floor 3 and you just go outside of the fight pad.
Like, the reason that I got claws in those bingos was because I also needed the Jinjo, and the Jinjo's literally on the fire escape, so there's, like, such good synergy between the, like, you climb up the thing anyway.
Yeah. No, I'm with
But
you.
without that Jinjo, I think it's a much, like... I think 4 floor early is probably the move still.
Dude, Sunder is getting so many notes, too, and I don't know why. Oh, Sunder coming into baths for a Cheeto page. Man, Sunder is just opting to, like, finish these goals as fast as possible, not even necessarily getting the most optimal ones. This really makes me wonder if he's even going to get any in TDL or HFP. And he gets this treble clef. 435 now. Man,
Yeah,
this makes me think that Sunder is going to get claws. Right?
Huh,
That
maybe.
he's going
I
to
mean,
go up for floor 3? And hell, if he's going up for floor 3, he might as well activate the fight pad and get smokestack.
Yeah, but then what's he skipping? Like, we always assumed he was skipping GI honeycombs.
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't make sense. He can't skip CCL. There are way too many free ninjas.
Yeah, and he's going to spend a ton of time in HFP, so presumably he gets those, so I don't know what he does skip.
Oh, he just got the Minjo. He didn't get the Cheeto page. Okay, good point.
Okay, he did.
Because he
for the
didn't have Pack Whack or Wing Whack, so there was no way for him to get that Cheeto. So I guess we should have called that before he went in there, but
Yeah.
iCup is
But
still
now-
getting notes. Yeah,
No, he's getting the UFO.
no, but I mean he passed by the notes to get to the Globo. Let's see. That was Globo number 8, so he's got 9. And there's 4th treble. Confirmed.
Well done with that goal.
And, oh, interesting. iCup is going to hit Sunken Ship. So he's not going to go into Sanctum to get to Big Fish.
Yeah, no, he's absolutely right to do this. This is by far the best way to get that honeycomb is to just warp to it. What do you think of iCup's fast swimming?
Yeah, he's kind of off and on. I mean, he has definitely practiced it. I'll say that, but he's definitely not as. It does not sound nearly as clean as yours. We'll put it that way. I even thought Snowpea sounded clean the other day too. I mean, definitely, it's one of those things. I've still never done it myself. Fast swimming, never like bothered to pay attention and learn it.
I'm sure that Snopey, because Snopey was kind of grinding no bit clips, and when you do that, I think you do put a bunch of energy into going good fast swimming.
iCup came all the way over there and it wasn't even there. Is he paying attention?
Where is it? It's in the.
It's the third one right here. He just didn't look. He thought that was gold feathers. He thought that was gold feathers.
The rough. And what's he doing now?
And now he's gonna warp back to the town?
This is interesting. He's not save quitting. He's gonna
warp back to the town to jump down for the Cheeto page. He's gonna jump back into smugglers, yeah.
Okay, that's fine, I guess.
I guess this was closer than the swim to the big... Or no, was it closer? Couldn't he have just swam to Locker Cave? I guess that it's probably the same, right, with the loading zone? I'm surprised he didn't just stay in that loading zone and just swim to Locker Cavern, Sea Bottom. Maybe he forgot there was a warp pad there.
Maybe he doesn't know how to get past the Inky in that direction.
No, that's true, too. He doesn't have Sub-Aqua.
Okay, well, I think that's fine. I mean, he need, like, 13 Cheeto pages is a lot, so that makes sense.
Okay, Sunder at 455. He definitely did not underroute notes this time. Holy shit.
Thunder must want claws.
That's what I think. I think he is going deep into GI. We said he probably wasn't going to break in. By the way, he does not have ice eggs for break in. So if he is going to do that, he knows his grenade, his non-ice egg break in.
Right, Sunder has to have ice eggs. He did the UFO.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he does. Yeah, you're right. Commentator blunder.
They're actually, it's funny how synced they've been this whole bingo despite having totally different rows.
Wait, did iCup get Atlantis Honeycomb? He had to have, right? Did anybody see him get Atlantis Honeycomb? I'm assuming he has to have it because there's no way he's going back. But he could have missed it.
That would be like the biggest blunder of this match.
Yeah.
But, well, I mean, we'll see it next time he gets one, what his counter's at.
Yeah, skips log notes for iCup notes, exactly, Nade. This is the iCup we all love and know. The iCup we've all come to know over the years. Okay, so let's see. I mean, they both still have every level to go into, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just iCup is going to spend a lot of time flying around in CCL, shooting a lot of Jinjos in TDL. Whereas Sunder can really just kind of grab and go until he gets to HFP. That's where it's going to be a little bit more of a mess.
Right.
iCup does have to go deep into GI as well, though.
Yeah, we shouldn't underestimate how long GI is going to be for iCup. Like, it looks like iCup's way ahead when you think about all alien kids, and I think iCup probably is ahead for that reason, but GI is not trivial here.
Oh, I like this from Sunder. He's going to waste his first clockwork on a Minjo. That's always nice when you can double up.
That is smart. Did Sunder ever get the toxic waste Minjo?
No, he did not.
That's kind of rough, considering he really should want that for 13.
And I'll bet you he didn't get it because it's not on the JRL and the cheat sheet. It's in GI. So if he didn't scroll far enough down, he probably thinks there's 4 in GI that he can get.
Mm-hmm. I bet you're right.
In which case, rest in peace. But also, he could have just ended on that. He could end on that Minjo if he really needed to.
Yep, he can. He's got some options for Minjos. I mean, he can get 3 here. He can get 3 in CCL.
Third patch?
He'll get.
Oh, the RNG runs out.
Streak ends.
Oh, but still right there. Not bad.
Okay, so 6 dirt patches drilled in 5 bingos. Is that right?
Yes. That is correct.
Pretty good. Good jump.
iCup, no need to drill. So let's see. iCup's got to do Central Cavern, Cheese. Wumba. Trash Can.
Trash Can and Central Cavern, Choose Wumba, Trash Can.
And Minji. Thank you,
Right.
Electric Fortune. And Minji. Looks like Sunder is searching for Mumbo, not Minji, because he needs the Minjo. Oh, God. Sunder not sure where he's going. Okay, here we go. The big beak bomb to trash. He landed on top!
No!
He landed on top and slid so fucking far. Oh my God.
Wow.
Rest in peace. Well, now he can just go out the other side to where his Minji is. Or where his Mumbo is, rather.
Yeah, because he needs that Minjo anyway.
This is not the end of the world. Well, he's got enough notes for Claws.
Okay, kills the Minjo. And he still needs to go into Trash Can, I think.
Yeah. He'll leave right here and follow Ike up into trash.
Yeah. So all that he really lost, like ideally he could have slid down from that into Trash Can, but
Yes.
it wasn't the biggest deal either way.
Yeah. Nice Jinjo for Ike.
Kept making such a wide path around Guffo to make sure he doesn't start the long dialogue.
Yes. Boom. Okay, so now we're hoping that Sunder takes off and goes to Pot of Gold, and then leaves, and then saves and quits. Right?
That's what he should do. Yeah.
Because there's no other Minjos, right? Yeah, there's no other Minjos.
No, he'll have gotten
Because he's not going to go in Pot, right? Yeah. Or
Well,
is he going to go in Pot? Yeah, I was talking about the Honeycomb. Yeah, he's done. He's not going in Pot. He's not going in Pot.
Well, now I'm a little worried about his Minjos, though, because if he's not going to Pot and he didn't get the Toxic Waste one.
He's not completely dead, right? He's got Quagmire, he's got TDL Train, and then he's got a couple others in GI, and again, like we said, he can always come back.
Yeah,
for
I guess if
GRL, and he's still got to go to HFP.
So if he gets all three in HFP, and TDL Train, and the Outdoors in GI, and Quagmire, that makes 13.
Well, let's be honest. Is he gonna do Ice Train Shot for a Minjo? I'm thinking probably not. He probably does Grotto and Coliseum.
Then what's his 13? Then he has to go deep into GI.
Well, he is going to deep into GI. I mean, we're assuming he's getting Claws. We're assuming he's getting Claws. If he's going to floor 3 for the Honeycomb, he's might as well kill the floor 3 Minjo. And then it's only one more flight up to do QCE to kill the other Minjo, so it's not the end of the world.
Right. I could see him just doing floor 3, but not QCE, though.
Yeah, we'll have to see. He's at 8, and let's see. Basically, he's going to be at 11, basically, and then he's going to have to make a decision. He's going to be at 11 without HFP. So, does he do Grotto? Yeah, he just does Grotto and Coliseum, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, there's probably no reason to... I mean, unless he's... You could do some weird thing where you send, like, Solo K over to the Igloo to, like, shoot Saberman, and also... Oh, no, you don't... What am I talking about? You're not doing Saberman in this row. I'm being dumb.
Yeah, well, he is getting Mumbo. That's where you maybe remember. He's got to hit the Mumbo pads.
Yeah.
Man, Sunder is still getting notes, which makes me think he's going to even take it a step further. Not only is he going deep into GI, he's going deep into GI with Solo K, with Leg Spring.
Yeah, with Leg Spring.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, sure, because if you take Claws up to floor 2, and then Solo K can Leg Spring up to floor 3 and get, like, the Minjo and floor 3 in a box.
Oh my god, EF, I didn't even consider that. I really hope that's not the case. I really hope Sunder doesn't think you need glide for Hatch the Baby Alien. That would be the biggest throw in this row. To go for 660 just for glide.
Oh my gosh,
Oh man,
SHM.
he will be kicking himself if that's the case. I am praying it's for leg spring. I mean, at least leg spring you can kind of argue for. Glide is unforgivable.
I hope it's not that, but I fear.
I fear too. I mean, he's gotta know.
Have you been following how many TDL Jinjos iCup has had?
He has done one.
Okay.
He's got to do, oh, is he coming in here for Mountain, I guess? I guess he's coming here for Mountain and Mountain Warp. Yeah, iCup still has to do, Rocknuts Cage, Stomping Plains, T-Rex Cage, and... Did iCup shoot the one at the entrance? I don't think he did.
I didn't see him get it yet.
I don't think I saw him get it either. Oh my god, I feel so bad for Sunder if he's actually getting glide. I really hope that's not the case. Yeah, iCup's gonna go ahead and climb now for this entrance.
He's going up and getting Hatch now. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Got the cutscene overlap. Yeah, SHM, I think EF is right, because looking at that note count, there's no way you'd get that many notes unless you wanted glide.
I still can't tell. It could just be an over-routing for leg spring, which I'm going to give him the absolute benefit of the doubt for. We're going to know very soon.
Yeah.
This should be iCup's 12th, or 13th Jinjo, I'm sorry.
And he still needs, what, T-Rex Cage?
EF is correct. If Sunder shoots this GI treble, it is 100% for glide.
I like how there's like a whole second bingo going on with us trying to guess what's in these runners' minds.
That's 12 Globos for iCup. Okay, I was like, where is this shot lining up for iCup? Nice. Does he get trolled by the dactyl? Oh, he kills it. Bing bong, Minjo's dead.
Very nice. 9. And
What's the last
iCup's
Jinjo
gotta go
iCup
to
needs?
Stomping Plains.
Stomping Plains. Yeah, not a fan of this routing.
I feel like iCup
He doesn't
has,
even
like,
know where he's going. He doesn't even know what he's doing.
He has run back and forth around this area of TDL.
He's going for the trouble. He's going for glide. This is actually insane. Aliens, kids. And guess what goal is going to be on the permaban list for another runner moving forward. Holy moly, man.
Not like this, Sunder.
Yeah, I just have to. Oh, he's done with GI.
Yeah.
He's gonna finish up in HFP with everything else. How? How's he finishing? Where are the honeycombs?
Well, he should have enough. Wait, why does he only have 15? Doesn't he have more than that?
Maybe I miscounted. I mean, we'll see when he collects another one.
SHM, do you know what would have been optimal here for...
I got Phil's Mountain Warp.
Yeah, you know, he shouldn't be doing the Mountain Warp at all. You know what he should have done?
Oh my god, Iceup didn't blow up the clock. Oh yeah, he did. What should he have done?
So you know how like where you split up near the Rocknut cages, and like what he should have done is send Solo K over to the T-Rex cage and then do Bird Balloon to take Solo K up for the Jinjo up here.
Well, he already learned Springies, so he could have just taken Springies.
Or he could have done the Springies, yeah. Or if he wasn't going to do that, he actually should have taken Solo K into the caveman cave and gotten the Springies that we used to get in Hundo, but we don't get anymore. And taken them up to Stomping Plains, but...
I can't wait for Dango to say in the future, you know what he should have done? Roof Warp. Roof DCW.
I have never seen a...
And you never will.
5...
And you never will.
No, that's not true, SHM. Only in F Bingo, with 8 goals, there was
true.
one that I didn't report.
True.
But 5 goals, never.
F Bingo, that makes sense. That it could have been a potential. So
okay,
yeah,
so...
iCup's done in GI. So this is 100% over.
Yes. I'm...
because he's got enough for claws, correct? iCup did get enough for claws?
Oh yeah, more than.
Yeah, so... Oh my god. Sunder is going to be kicking himself so hard when we tell him.
I'm also wondering what Sunder's honeycomb what Sunder's honeycomb plan is.
Well, we're going to know right here. He's going to go into train station, and we'll see what count he's at. I'm assuming I'm wrong. Because he's got to think he's done here, if that's all he was doing in GI.
Yeah, he's clearly like entering it this like it's his last level.
Make sure it's not a grenade. Good job.
Good job being careful. Don't want a death warp there.
I mean, this is crazy. Like, I almost want to say iCup's going to be done before the alien cutscene is over. I know that's not true, but I mean, if Sunder goes around still collecting notes for 660, oh man, I just feel so bad that he thinks he needs glide.
Yeah, this is regrettable.
He's coming in. We're gonna see his honeycomb count here.
If you actually did need glide, this goal wouldn't be a 25, it would be like a 30.
I just wish his goal was learn glide at this point. Then we'd actually have a bingo.
Yeah, he'd be pretty close in that case.
Yeah, he's... Oh, okay, he's at 18. Okay. So, yeah, so he can get the other 2 and be done.
Yeah. No, he like, routed his collectibles pretty well. It's just that the notes are destroying
Yeah, the collectibles were as good. He just thinks, oh, I need glide because they do it with glide in 100%.
Mm-hmm.
iCup gets a good eggsless break-in. Yeah, Sunder's just literally thinking about notes. He's literally thinking about notes.
Wait, SHM, you know what's really funny? If Sunder would have gotten leg spring like you were talking about, he would have completely fucked himself, because if you have leg spring, you know what you can't do?
Oh, you can't crouch jump. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. But he could have gotten wing whack, though. He could have gotten wing whack. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He could have gotten wing whack and leg spring. Not that we're saying you should probably never get leg spring, right? I mean, unless you've got a goal that says learn leg spring.
Right, but like especially don't get leg spring if you need to hatch the baby alien.
Oh, I just I think Sunder could have won
This
this.
clockwork. Oh,
I think
good
Sunder could have
job,
100%
Icup.
won this.
If he didn't spend so much time going for notes.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, think about the enormous blunder Icup took early.
Yeah. Yeah, Icup lost like a minute on that. Icup is... By the way, I want to give a shout out to the really nice clockwork shot for that train station honeycomb that Icup does from the new Hundo route. Like that shot is not easy, and he did it pretty well.
I agree, that shot is a pain in the ass. Okay, all that's left for Icup is claws, I think.
Or he's not getting caught. What?
Yeah, he must not have gotten enough. Or did he?
Well, you know, remember what he did swim by the log notes in a Pine Grove, so maybe he like.
I don't think he got
Maybe he
enough for
realized-
claws. I think he was close. I think he was at like 460 maybe, but I don't think he kept learning or getting notes.
Yeah. Because he was like early in the game, he was just like note collecting like crazy, and then maybe at a certain point he like realized he was over routing. He was like, okay, I'm just gonna like hold back and not get any more notes.
So yeah, so Icup is going to do floor 4 early. He's going to hit the 5-pad switch. He's going to get floor 2 Cheeto, floor 3 Globo, floor 3 Honeycomb.
And both Globos.
He's going to end on the smokestack.
You should end in floor 3. That'd be better. You should do the smokestack first.
Dude. EF says maybe he fails it for 4 minutes, and he literally pauses and gets it.
That was so sick.
God, that was so fast, too.
Wow, that was just like a textbook floor 4 early.
100%. It's how it should look every time. Just crazy to get it in a match. Icup probably thinks he just saved his win. Icup probably this whole match has been thinking, I am so dead. And then he just pulls that off. God.
That was a real nice one.
Fucking clutch sicko.
Remember what was Icup's win time in the last bingo? Was it a 55?
55-11.
Okay. Yeah, and that like this honestly, well, this still would have been longer, but if he hadn't made that mistake with Pine Grove, it would have been a lot closer.
Well, and remember, this was not a row that we necessarily liked at the start either, compared to the other rows we looked at. I'm really curious, although, well, now I'm kind of second guessing row 5. I think row 5 definitely is a ripper, maybe. I'm curious to see what this route could have actually been, but I don't think it could have been Icup's row.
No, I think Icup's row is like multiple minutes faster than Sunder's.
Icup on the GI World Tour here. He doesn't know what he wants to do to get this Globo. Or this Honeycomb, for that matter. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Was.
Icup, where are you going?
He's gonna go through the pipe now.
Why? Did he get the floor 3 Globo? Yeah, right. That was never gonna work. Is this actually possible? Is that jump actually possible without getting into the eye?
I don't think so.
I was gonna say, that is sick if it is.
I've only ever seen that.
Oh my god, he's at 655. Yeah, Icup still has to go get the floor 3 Globo.
Did he forget it? He
forgot
used
it.
one to turn into the van.
He forgot it.
He forgot it.
Yeah.
And he was
There it
over
is.
here before. He just like didn't get it. But
Yeah.
he was in this part of the boxes.
There we go. That's
Yeah.
it.
All right, well, he's done with his globe.
Oh, sorry, not that one. Now he's gonna wear back down to 4-2 for the Cheeto. Oh, he's gonna get it from outside. He's gonna get it from outside.
Like pad switch. Okay, that's fine, I guess. But I think we need to have a word with iCup about this GI route.
I almost don't want to bring them in because I want to see when Sunder goes to upper fire and comes out that window. Does he just like look at where the alien is and just jump to it without needing glide? I'm just curious if he. Oh, clutch shot! Clutch shot for the Minjo.
Well, one thing we can say about Sunder's gameplay here is that like every scary trick he's just nailed.
iCup is done here in 3, 2, 1.
On this
Time.
GG.
GG. Oh my God. Sunder is gonna be so pissed when I tell him. All right, let's bring him in. All right, GG's.
GG's.
God damn, I got closer than I thought I was going to.
Oh, Sunder, we have some news to tell you.
Do I not need glide?
That is correct.
That is the news.
Okay. I like legitimately. Okay, so I saw this row and like I didn't want to pick it because I'm like I don't know if I know how to do Alien Kids. And like the other day, I almost asked in the Discord like if you need glide to do that, and I was like, whatever, it's probably not going to come up.
Because yeah, look at where you are when you come out of upper fire to upper ice. You can just jump from this platform to the alien.
God damn it, dude. I would have fucking won this bingo then.
It would have definitely been
like,
closer. I think iCup probably maybe still had the better row, but I'm not sure. But you did spend a ton of time getting notes. At first,
Yeah.
we were giving you the benefit of doubt like the whole time. Like we were like, oh, he's gonna get claws, and he's gonna go deep into GI for honeycombs. Then we were like, no, he's gonna get leg spring, and go deep in with solo K. Then I was like, then EF was like, he thinks he needs glide, and then we just went, oh no. And then yeah, obviously it devolved from there, but
yeah. I was afraid of that. Like, yeah, from the beginning of this row, I was like, I'm not 100% sure if I need glide. And the worst thing is, like, to go there and be like, how do I... Like, I thought maybe there's, like, a wing whack trick to get there without glide. I didn't realize you could just jump there.
Yeah, I think it's just a crouch jump, right, Dengo?
Yep.
Yeah, just a crouch jump from the top side there.
Just a crouch.
And then obviously, yeah, I mean, even if you're, like, super scared, just get the wing whack. But... we've also got some questions for Mr. Cup. iCup, what the hell were you doing in the early game? Were you just absolutely zoned out of your fucking mind?
I was thinking about everything else except for early game.
So just to
I
put
was
this into
thinking, okay,
perspective,
which
Sunder,
combos am I skipping?
Sunder, iCup left GGM and went straight into MT. Did not do Pine Grove. Did not learn grenade eggs, just took the silo out of the rope and just went straight to MT. Then he tried to shoot a grenade at prison compound and realized he didn't have grenades, ran out and went back to Pine Grove. And that's when you took like a 1.5-minute lead. And we were like, is this just over already?
And then you realize I was getting every goddamn note in the game.
Well, not only that, but we were just questioning. So we were thinking from the very beginning, we were like, what are the 5 honeycombs he skips? And we knew probably you're skipping the 3 in GI. We were happy with that, and you did do that. And then we were like, you know, does he do Relic Chamber? Does he do Big Fish? We were just like picking the ones that potentially were bad. But then you you not only ran all the way back to Cave of Horrors for the Cheeto,
Oh,
but then
stupid.
you
As I was doing
ran
that, I
from
was like,
Cave of Horrors
terrible.
all the way back to Van for another
So-
Cheeto and honeycomb, and we were like, oh man,
Yeah.
what a trip.
So I realized, like, as I was going, because I was like, I wanted that Cave of Horrors one.
Yeah.
And then I realized but I forgot to get it. And then as I was backtracking to get it, I'm like, I should have just skipped this. This is not worth it. The other thing I did is I realized I can skip 5 honeycombs. And then for some reason, the math in my head told me that means I can skip 1 level and 1 more honeycomb.
Yeah.
And so,
So that's
it
That
was going
makes
to be a
sense.
Big Fish Cavern one.
Yep.
So I was about to backtrack into JRL to get the one above Pigpool, and then I saw my count. I only had 3 left, and then I realized that was when I realized my mistake was like right before I went to HFP.
Yeah. The other thing we were
That makes
wondering
sense.
too is, yeah, it just would have made so much sense for you to get Wing Whack. Because you could have gotten Wing Whack, you could have had the easy jump over to Aliens Kids, and then
Yeah.
you could have used Wing Whack to get the
For the Cheeto.
Cheeto page in Baths.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's a hard jump. I've practiced that, and I do not have that jump consistent.
We will say though, we absolutely popped the fuck off when you beak bombed into the entrance honeycomb in MT. That was fucking
Oh.
disgusting. And then
I've done
we
that
popped
in
off on
Denver
your.
before.
We popped off on your. Did you do it before and take damage? I just
Yeah.
never remember you doing that, but we popped off
Yeah, I did.
because it set you up perfectly for the death warp.
Well, I didn't intentionally take all that damage failing the clip. I was just gonna save it.
Oh,
quick,
sure,
and
yeah,
when
I
was
guess
that
that's
low,
fair.
I'm like, I might as well death warp.
That's actually a good point. Yeah, I forgot to take that into account. But then obviously getting to the igloo, turning around, looking down, shooting the clockwork as Chili Willy opened the scene. That was nice
crazy.
too.
Yeah.
Although
And same with
iCup, yep.
first try floor 4 early.
Yes, iCup. We were like, well, iCup could always fail floor 4 early for 4 minutes. Literally first pause, boom, done. Ready to go.
I was so worried about that. I was panicking. You could probably tell at the end game. 'Cause I'm like,
Well, that's
"Shit,
what
I'm
I was
approaching
thinking the
Alan."
whole time. I had mentioned, I was like, iCup's just got to think since the beginning of the game, since Pine Grove, that he's just losing, like the whole time, because he's like spending 2 minutes to go back and get grenades, and then he gets a floor 4 early like that, and he's just like, I just won. I just brought it back. I brought it all the way back.
Yeah, I guess I just need to build up my muscle memory again or something. Because the whole early game, I was just thinking, okay, which Globos am I gonna skip? Which Cheeto pages am I gonna get? Which ones am I gonna skip? Which
Yeah.
treble clefs am I gonna get?
Well, a little bit longer of a bingo there. That was 101-24. Excuse me for the win. But iCup, congrats on the 2-0.
Thank you.
Sunder, luckily you will have the opportunity to face iCup again, get some wins back.
Yeah. So we're doing best of 2 twice with everybody. Is that how it works?
Correct. Yes,
Okay,
you're
I didn't
trying
know.
to win a maximum of 12 points in the group stage. So yes, so you'll face iCup again. You'll face your other opponents twice each as well. That'll give us a healthy group stage before we jump into the best of 3 brackets.
Sure.
But yeah, very fun match tonight. Dango, thank you for joining me for commentary. Runners, obviously, thank you for setting aside time to do your match. That's always nice. That is going to be it here on the channel for a while. Let me see. Our next match is going to be next Friday. That's going to be iCup versus German Steve, that German guitar dude. That's going to be Friday at 5 o'clock. And then the next day, Sunder will be back with us. He will also be facing German Steve. That's Saturday at 3 o'clock Central. So enjoy a nice weekend and the rest of your week this week. And we will see you guys next weekend for some more Bingo Royale. Maybe by then we'll have some more donations. Oh, yeah, that was another thing, guys. Dango announced that if anybody... Wait, what did you say? If anybody did the Mad Taz Town Torpedo-less Jinjo and TDL, Dango will add $500 to the prize pool.
Oh, baby.
So
I didn't even know it was possible. Wait, what do you have to do?
it is the dumbest thing ever. You have to find an angle to clip the clockwork out of bounds and walk it underwater to the Jinjo from behind the seam.
Well,
It's
time
it's
to
a
go
Mad
back to
Task
Latvia.
special. It's a Mad Task special. It's the ultimate TDL in one trip and Talon and before JRL.
And skip Talon Torpedo.
And to skip Talon
DCW
Torpedo.
and your
Yep,
rowers.
exactly. All right, well, thank you, Danger, for commentary. Thank you, runners. Chat, thanks for hanging out. We will see you guys next time.